is that for me and for a lot of other people, the game of golf, silly as it is very helpful in symptoms of PTSD, very helpful in people rehabbing from injuries, very helpful in treating depression. I look at all the things that I can still do after I'm out of the service, and one thing that I'm really good at, that I'm really passionate about, is golf. And I would like to share as much of that with other veterans that need it as I possibly can. I want to get the word out that, all right, it's not the only solution to the veteran suicide problem, but it is a solution. And if I don't do everything I can to kind of do that, then I'm really failing. There was some point that I looked inside of myself and I thought, you know, it's time for you to get off your behind, and you need to do something. It was around maybe Thanksgiving or so last year. It didn't give me a lot of time to get it together and get prepared for it, but here we are, 692 rounds deep in the endeavor, and we're not stopping until we pass 878, the current world record, and we get all the way to 911, which is the number that I've set and I've called that has the meaning. It's a 911 call to the golf industry to reach out to the veterans more. Help us out any way you can. And it's also a tribute to the day that really started what my generation of soldiers is having to go through now. Same thing that my dad's generation of soldiers had to go through in Vietnam. Same thing my grandfather's generation of soldiers had to go through in World War II. The back end of this war is going to have a cost, and we're in desperate need to try to get out in front of it any way we can. And this is what I plan to do. So it was right around the time that I saw that there was a record for this, and that it was an astronomical number. It was the same time that I ran into the Veteran Golfers Association, the VGA. The VGA have a tour in all across the country, in different cities and different locations. Almost every weekend when it's golfable, they're out there holding events with the intent of getting to a national championship for these players. But the big thing that happens every weekend are these players get together, these veterans get together, and their families get together, and they play golf and they hang out. That is so awesome. They started to push me pretty hard, and I thought, you know, through the conversations, that 9/11 was the one thing we all had in common as our military services. After 9/11, we were down. And that's the one thing that bonds all the branches together. Having to deal with the war and everything is what really forged that brotherhood. And I thought to myself, there's the number. You know, you could do 879, you could do 1,000, but it doesn't matter. 9/11 is something meaningful. Shoot for that, hit that. As I go through this, as I improve as a player, my goal in the end is to get done and to share my experiences with people, share my experiences with other veterans, and then try to teach them the things that I've learned out here in my game to help them improve and get more enjoyment out of something that hopefully is growing from a seed we planted this year. If that was to happen, then it's a complete mission for me. But until it does, I'm just have to keep going. It's it. You can't stop till it's done.